Live with a forewarned weather alert, this is Channel 4 News Today.
7 o'clock now. Channel 4 News Today continues with special coverage of the winter storm that is in the process of bringing snow to Nashville and much of Middle Tennessee. Look at all of this snow, and again, expected the rain-snow line to just be about 30 or 40 miles farther to the northwest at this point. So a little jog in the very huge storm system causes a big change in local weather. It's just the way that it works.
And we are working for you with live team coverage this morning. We have reporters several places, but let's first of all go over to Melanie, where traffic is a major concern. Melanie?
Traffic is a mess this morning, guys. Very, very scary out there, too. We're taking a look right here over I-40. This is heading eastbound right at the Wilson County line at mile marker 223. We had a huge accident here that's basically shutting down the interstate.
Oh, my goodness. It is coming down in the Donaldson area, and that's where we find Channel 4's Brianna Arredondo this morning. Good morning to you, Brianna. Wow, big changes in the last hour even.
As you can see down there, there's some people who are stuck along this road. There are some tow trucks who have been coming to try to get people up here. There's pickup trucks who have been hitching rides with other people just to try to get up this hill. So there's some good Samaritans in all of this who are pitching in to help out people who have been shoveling other vehicles out of the snow, people who have been also pushing vehicles up this hill. 3 or 4 or 5 guys. I know our photographer here who's with me this morning, Ryan Smith, also jumped in to help a cabbie who was stuck as well.
We're still tracking that transition to snow. It's moving its way across Metro Nashville as we speak. And yeah, it's earlier than anticipated. And I've been saying the past couple of days, the faster it switches over, the higher the amounts are going to be. Frankly, I didn't think this transition would happen until about noon. Obviously, it's here several hours earlier, and so we got to adjust on the fly. Total accumulations bumped it up to 3 to 6 for Metro Nashville. I know it sounds like a wide range, and you want to know what you're going to get in your yard, but it depends partly on elevation, depends on exactly where the heaviest snow band's set up, and those are tiny, tiny little things within this whole huge storm system. The pattern is the more important thing. It's going to be heavier to the northwest, and actually the most important thing, don't go out if you don't have to. Roads are already a mess.
We have Don Aaron on the phone with us, so give us the latest right now. What is Metro Police? What are you folks dealing with?
Holly, Rudy, between 5 o'clock this morning and 9 a.m., the police department has 143 non-injury crash reports and 9 injury crash reports. So more than 150 vehicle crashes between 5 a.m. and 9 a.m.
And keep in mind, too, if you drive a SUV or a pickup or anything like that, a four-wheel drive vehicle, four-wheel drive does not mean four-wheel stop. Be careful. Those wheels are going to spin regardless. It's just a matter of how much traction you can get. And a live driving shot. This is going up Nob Hill in one of our station vehicles from the passenger seat. Obviously, it's beautiful, but it is a tremendous mess. We focus a lot on the negative consequences of this, and you really, if you don't have to be out, don't be out. Stay at home and send us pictures like this one. We're going to try to balance things out a little bit. We showed a lot of dog pictures. Got to balance it out with a baby picture. This is from Terry, their grandson, enjoying his first snow day there in Franklin. And the cutest video I've seen so far today, this is Chigger, the Australian Shepherd puppy, who is digging through the snow and attacking it from time to time. I could really watch this on an endless loop and just be perfectly content to do that. This is a very slow system to move through the midstate, and there's another band of heavier snow that's just to the west of Nashville. It's kind of lining up through Cheatham County, western Williamson County, over into Dixon and Hickman counties. That's going to work its way in. Lots of heavy snow through the eastern half of the midstate as well.
So let's check and see West Nashville. Where are we at? We are about 5.5 inches. We are not used to seeing this. I grew up in Illinois, so this is kind of what we see all the time. But not since I've lived in Nashville for about 13 years. I don't ever remember it looking like this. I know my daughters at home are thrilled about it.
I want you to check this out behind me, because people on Wingrove Street woke up to a tractor trailer and a whole lot of chili this morning. You can see that right here on the decline of this hill, that's where this tractor trailer flipped over right on its side.
Here's the bigger view with our satellite imagery, and you can see this low wrapping up and continuing to move towards the northeast. Our low is sitting right here, and because of the track that low took, that's why we had more snow starting earlier and accumulating more across much of the mid-state.
There's 200 guys out there suddenly that are all helping to push this car. But yeah, see, this is what we've seen.
Oh, there they go.
There they go.
See, this
Way
is
to go,
success
guys.
number 2.
It is. It's
right there with our own Channel 4 Carly Gordon.
Carly is bringing us just one miracle after the next today. Please, all I hope is, are these guys going to help you guys up the hill now? What's happening? Are you going to be able to make it up?
Yeah, Zena, can you show them in the back? See if you can show them in the back.
Oh, they are pushing you.
They are pushing.
Oh, my goodness.
Here we go, folks.
Thank you. So many good Samaritans
Right.
out there, people with wonderful hearts.
Something you don't know, of course, we're outdoors in West Nashville. The engineers here at Channel 4 drew straws this morning, and George, our assistant chief engineer, drew the shortest straw. So he has to sweep off the satellite dish so we can continue to transmit here at Channel 4 to you at home. This is not Middle Tennessee. This doesn't happen in Middle Tennessee except for maybe once every 20, 30, 40 years, something like that.
This is Battlefield Drive, how beautiful it is with all of the snow. You can see how much snow are on the trees. This one here is Nolansville. This girl has a surfboard to enjoy the snow. Love this picture. This is a family. You can see the dad really enjoying himself there with his towel and his bathing suit.
We turned over to snow here in Nashville around 6 or 7 o'clock this morning. Current time now is 3, so almost without stopping, it's been snowing in Nashville now for a good 8 to 9 hours, and still a little bit more to come.
Here's what Futurecast is showing us. We've got it rolling through time into the afternoon hours here, and more snow just continues to fall, particularly off to the east. Then we'll start to see a little bit of a breakup in that as we get into the evening hours tonight, but still concentrated to the east once again. So you'll continue to mount that snow up. And anytime you push up on a higher elevation, you just wring all the moisture out of those clouds and you get even more snow. So that's why I'm expecting to see some large totals coming from those general vicinities tomorrow.
Things vary county by quite a bit in some cases. Tom, look at Williamson. A couple of inches of snow still coming down, no major accidents.
And in Rutherford County, approximately 3 inches. Some minor accidents to report. Most are staying off the roads, and that's good news.
We're on Highway 70 right now in Bellevue, and this is what we're seeing over and over. Cars that have slid off into the ditch. I'm going to drive a little bit further so you can see some more of these. At first, some of these we didn't even recognize, and then we drove past a second time and thought, oh my goodness, these are cars. See these? They are practically on their sides in the bushes right here, and you know that wasn't fun. That must have been very scary sliding off. That's one, and if you all you have to do is drive up a few more feet. Sorry, I'm sliding around. And there's another practically on its side.
Got an update from the police department just a few minutes ago. They said that Public Works has now finished working on the primary roads. That's all. They haven't gotten to the secondary roads yet. There will be a shelter tonight, as you know, at the farmers market, and they also have a place where people can bring pets. That's open again tonight.
So far at the airport, we've had 5 inches of snow today. That's the bottom line there. We've had some very big January snowstorms here in the last 50 years or so, and we're getting very close to some of these very impressive totals.
If you're planning on leaving Nashville in the next few hours, you are definitely going to encounter some headaches. The first part of your journey is going to entail actually getting here to the airport. I-40 is an absolute mess right now. Whatever direction you're coming in, you're bound to see jackknife trailers, trucks, cars stranded on the side of the street. But when you finally get here, you might encounter the idea that your flight has either been canceled or delayed. Luckily, we have noticed that a handful of flights are either leaving or arriving. Mostly these are flights that are in the southern part of the country or headed out west. Otherwise, if you're planning on going north, you're going to want to check if your flight has been canceled.
Now on Channel 4, Middle Tennessee has not seen a snowfall like this in more than a decade, and it wreaks havoc for people on the roads.
Driving conditions do continue to be dangerous. If you don't have to be out on the road, please stay home.
Semis flipped, cars abandoned, drivers stuck and needing a little push.
A lot of good Samaritans like these folks out here on the hill, helping get other folks out from being stranded.
And the problems may not be over yet.
This snow is going to linger into the weekend. In fact, we had 11 inches in Cross Plains, 9.5 in Goodlettsville, so some huge totals.
How much snow are we talking about? We've mentioned some of the big tallies around Cross Plains, 11 inches, even in Englewood and Davidson County, having, get this, 9 inches of snow. But generally speaking, it was 5 to 8 inches in this little blue corridor, including Nashville, 6 to 10 across the pink shaded area from Clarksville, say up into southern Kentucky, and then 3 to 6 from Murfreesboro back to Decaturville.